What's up, YouTube? Quick Rex update. Rex is officially a female. Check it out. She's been digging. That's the egg she just laid. I haven't picked it up yet. I probably will. But I figured this would be a great time to do an update. I'm guessing it is... I forgot your name. I'll put it in the link in the description. But it's another YouTuber's sister. It might... I don't know. It might be from the same brood or whatever. But yeah, she's been really digging lately, and let me open the other door, get a little better view from the dig. But she's been really acting kind of weird, kind of strange. And if you can see that's why it's so important, guys, to have a large substrate. For me, anyway, in my opinion, to have a decent substrate, because she's going in there, and she's just been really, digging different holes, and I'm guessing that's why she's trying to nest or whatever they do. I'm not no expert like that, but I'm guessing she's just trying to, make a nest or whatever, so she could do her thing. So you a female, ain't you? Yeah, you a female. So I guess I could take this opportunity. One of my subscribers asked me to do a complete care video, and first I want to say that this is going to be my complete care video, and I'm sure I'm going to miss so many things. So some quick resources that you guys can check out are Vital Exotics. They have a great care sheet, one of the best care sheets online. It's large, but it's still small, but again, it's a great starting point. So go to vitalexotics.com, and they have a water monitor care sheet that's pretty good. And another resource is New England Reptile Distributors on YouTube. I'll put all the links in the description. They are a great resource on just the temperament of water monitors, how to care for them, and what you can expect. There's our captive bred. This was a wild caught. I got this from Backwater Reptiles. I'll put that. There should be a bubble in this video that'll pop up so you can see when she first got unboxed. My first unboxing video. This was 2 years ago, and she's doing excellent, aren't you? Say, yeah, I just laid an egg. Why you touching me? But she just laid an egg. Trying to get in this hole so I can show you guys how deep it is. I don't want to mess with her. I don't want to disturb her. But yeah, it's pretty deep. Now let's check out this egg, because this got me excited now. At least I know what it is. Know it's a female. So should I try and... here's the egg, guys. I'll put it in the light so you can see. That's so cool, man. I never had this happen. So would it be a good idea, I'm asking you guys, would it be a good idea to breed her? I'm thinking about breeding now. That kind of got me excited. I know it's a lot of details into breeding, but seeing that she's fertile or whatever, it's kind of making me want to breed her now. Get a nice male for her. I don't know. Maybe that might be in the works. We'll see. But here you go. Here's your egg. But yeah, that's so cool, man. Okay, I'm getting backtracked like a mug. Quick care guide. This is gonna be my complete care guide to water monitor. And if I run out of time, this will be part 1, and I'll post another part either next week or sometime in the near future. So make sure you subscribe and check these out. Number 1, getting a monitor in the first place. I would say what made me want this water monitor in particular, and this is going to be monitor lizard care in general, but what made me want a water monitor is just because of the size and the pure, like, the mass of them. They're just beautiful animals, and I don't know, they're just beautiful animals, and the intelligence on water monitors in particular are just amazing. I've been around monitors. I've never owned one. This is my first one. and I would not advise a water monitor as your first one. But I did my research, and I'm pretty diligent when I want something. I don't just pick up and buy it. You know, I'll do my research. Obviously, you see the cage is built decent. I'm not saying it's the best, but it's definitely a good enclosure for her. And yeah, I would get a smaller monitor at first, but whatever you pick, do your research, do your due diligence, and yeah, the first thing you would have to do, the first thing I would do is after you've done your research and care sheets and everything, cage. I would advise to start in a smaller cage. Of course, you know, make it big enough for the animal to walk around in fully. You know, lengthwise, it should be at least 3 times the length of the animal. And the only reason I wouldn't start in a large, huge cage is because the animal gets shy at first. It really does, and you really won't see it. And when you don't see it, it gets unmotivating to just, you know, put your effort into taming it and to just caring for the animal. So you definitely want a smaller cage when you first start. And obviously have plans for a larger cage. That's a necessity. So many people that I see on YouTube and elsewhere. I hope this video is not boring you guys, because she's not moving anywhere. But so many people on YouTube have very small cages for what they should have, and it's just not right to the animal. And if you think you can't house a large monitor and house it to adulthood, because, you know, I'll say on average, just say average monitor is 4 feet, right? And that's on the small side for the larger monitors, but I'm talking about on average. Make sure you're able to house a 4-foot, you know, 30 pound monitor lizard, 25-pound monitor lizard, because they do need it. And it would be unfair to put them in a small ass enclosure. And next step, I'll talk about some of the things that you should invest in. This right here is a mister. And I got this from Home Depot for 10 bucks. And you need that to put on your substrate. It's not, there's no pressure in here, but it pumps, it mists perfectly. Yeah, I would keep your substrate moist. And again, depending on the animal. I guess I'll do this for a strictly water monitor, because that's what I know. But I have substrate, Eco Earth substrate in here. And as you can see, it's about 2 feet deep. Not about 2 feet, probably about 1.5 feet. Well, 1.5 feet is plenty. You know, as you can see here, she's got enough room to dig and get in there. And yeah, that's, what else? So yeah, it's got the Eco Earth, and it got branches in here, different basking areas. I got different levels so she can climb. So used to calling it a male, but so she can climb. One right there, one right there. And I'll talk about water bowls next, I guess. You need a large water bowl. I mean, for me, it was a necessity to get one that fits her entirely. And I'll pick her up. Let's see if she's aggressive, since she just laid an egg. I don't know. So yeah, now you can see her in comparison to the, I wish it was a male, but it's cool. It's cool that she's a female. I still got love for the animal. So yeah, as you can see, I got the different basking things. I got the lights up here. You want to have a good basking area. You see, I got 3 lights up there. That way it covers the full body and not just partial. She's not used to this camera, but are you shy? Guess not. Next, I guess I'll talk about food. I would check out BH Varenus' page for feeding. What do you call that? And New England Reptile Distributors for feeding as well. They got a lot of good information. Basically, feed whole prey items and give them a variety of food, so that it's not just, so they're getting a multitude of nutrients, you know, and just replicate nature as much as possible. That's what I would do. That's what I have been doing. I'm about to feed them. I got some fish. I feed them baby chicks, the mice, and occasionally I feed them pork. A lot of people say that's bad, but I've never had any problems with it. I feed him pork only because that's the only time he'll eat his calcium powder, which is another of the essentials that you will need. This right here, I have Exoterra calcium and D3 powder. If you have... The lighting is such a touchy subject. I know a lot of people that don't have... what do you call that? You know, the type of lighting that you're supposed to have. Oh my God, I forgot the name of the lighting. But, you know, the reptile lights so that they get their D3. I'll be completely honest, I haven't been using it. I did at first when I first got them, but I don't see a difference. I might switch back just to be on the safe side, because I'd rather be on the safe side and pay a little more money than not have her get all the nutrients and D3 that she needs. But UVB and UVA, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. So you definitely want... I would get UVA and UVB lighting just to be on the safe side. That's now I'll show you how deep she buried. You know, not that deep, but definitely she can get in there if she kept going. And what else? What other essentials do you need? That's pretty much it. You need a mister. You know, it's really not that difficult as long as you are a person that's going to pay attention to what you do. And just make sure you provide a good care for your animal. As far as taming goes, and you know, taming your animal down, because if you watch my other videos, she used to be buck wild. Now she actually enjoys a little head rub, you know. So taming, I would take my time. Really take your time, because nothing can change, or nothing can make taming worse than keep continuously scaring your animal. I used to do that. I used to try and force the issue, but then I completely stopped, because every time you force the issue and the animal gets set flight, it's like going back to step one. That's how I considered it. And see, she's puffing a little bit now. She might be getting nervous. See that? You got to learn how to read their responses. See how she's puffing and she's moving away? That's basically like back up. Learn how to read the animal's responses. And if you think it's doing something negative, then it probably is. And that's just a sign to back off. I promise you that the animal... Well, I don't promise you, because each animal has their own personalities. But it takes a long time. This is 2 years of you know, taming. Now I can grab her nostrils, you know, and everything's cool. So, but it took 2 years to get to this point, and I'm still taming her. You know what I mean? I really am still taming her. So it's just a waiting game. Do not rush the issue. I know people don't have patience. They try and tame their animal after 2 months. No, it's ridiculous. Like, it's gonna take a long time, especially if you get a wild caught animal like I have that hasn't interacted with people before like that. So just have patience and let it come to you. You see how she's coming to me now? This is what I did when she was younger. I mean, this is normal now, but before, she would run away, or she would be so nervous, just thinking that, you know, basically thinking that I'm going to eat her. I'm a predator. So you have to try and minimize that fear response in them. Minimize the fact that you're a predator, you're big. So always move slow, and just use common sense, man. Just use common sense. I got her to this point, but if I get her on the floor, right, in my house, she will still flight, because she's not used to those surroundings. So that's the next step in taming. It's really like gradual steps. You know, get her to let you, get them to let you touch on them. You know, let them climb on you like this, and then when they climb on you, then you can pet their heads. You know, pet their, you know, just test the water with them. Test the water with them. See where the trust level's at. You come a little too close. I got a camera. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you have any more questions about how to... She's real curious about the camera. About how to tame... About how to tame an animal. Or how to raise a monitor lizard. Let me know and I'll try to make a video for you. This video was crazy long, but I hope some of you guys learned from it. that want to get an animal. It's a lot of responsibility. I mean, but once you get it set up, it's not that bad at all. It really isn't. Once you have your cage built, your water system, and everything flowing smoothly, it's definitely a rewarding, the most rewarding animal that I've ever had. And I'm gonna get another one very soon. But I'll talk to you guys later, man. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. This has been Varanus Videos, water monitor care. Any questions, let me know. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.